Tirico, along with Greg Olson, we welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his second year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
When he was taken as the first overall pick in the draft a couple years ago, Mike, certainly was not because of his physical stature. It was because of his mind. It was because of his processing ability. It was because of all the intangibles that they believed they saw in his days coming out of Alabama. Now, he's gotten some experience under his belt from a rookie year that had its ups and downs. He has all the talent in the world. Now he's got to go out and just capture it and make it happen.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Young. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Give him 18 yards on that one, and a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Out of the shotgun, Young. Down inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Carolina. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead.
Panthers 7, Rams 0.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And Here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proving to be a really hard team to beat.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver.
Incomplete.
It's second down.
Brings up second
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second down, it's Stafford. That's to Parkinson, open right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Throw it on third down, Stafford. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. They get 21 on that one. First down, L.A.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 46, here's second and 4. Stafford. Short throw, pulled in by Parkinson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 14 yards.
Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Los Angeles.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
This one, caught by Parkinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Williams gets it on the draw. And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up. It'll be first and goal when we come back. The Panthers off to the early advance. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they go to work on first and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And They come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Harrison
Now,
Davis
the extra point.
for the extra point.
His kick is good. And the Rams come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Carolina first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on them.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Kobe Turner getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On second down, Young. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He finds the big tight end, Trimble. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Young hands it to Hubbard. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
To the 5-yard line.
Cameron Curl brought him down. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the Rams' 5-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Young. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And he's into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Panthers. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. It's up and through. Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Rams 7.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This taken at the 5. The Rams offense and Devontae Adams heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. Play action, Stafford. This one taken in by Parkinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a 1st down throw for Stafford. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
It's a loss of a yard.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hands you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Stafford now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, L.A.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 5. at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he'll take it on in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown, Rams.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on 1st down. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the 3rd quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, this is Blake Corum. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Rams offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Smith Wade on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Third, they need 8. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Rams, first down. First and 10.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Rams first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. Play action now for Stafford. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
And with that sack, it should put an end to what's been a very promising drive up until this point. Great job of bend without breaking, getting yourself off the field when the opportunity presented itself.
So fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Panthers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's a carry for Dowdle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A second down throw for Young. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jared Verse getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the gun, it's Young. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
First and 10.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now down. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It was a frustrating series. It'll bring up fourth down.
Tie game, second half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game. So it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
Here comes Smith on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Rams offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Atwell sent in motion here. And the drive begins with a run by Williams. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter. That's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Man in motion is Smith. They run over center with Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 5. Now Stafford. A throw left side there, not going to find the touch. Incomplete.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He gets this complete, finding Adams.
So that's a big first down conversion because, Mike, as you take a look at the game clock, if they play this right, not only do they put themselves in position to score here to win this at the end, but they also can leave very little time left for their opponent to try to go down and answer.
Man in motion is Smith. First down, it is Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. Finds Nakua on the slant. And he's in! Puka Nakua! Touchdown, Rams!
Touchdown!
That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Rams have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Young. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man. That's Legette. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
In motion comes the tight end, Evans. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Young to throw on. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Rams are right back in this one.
So you find yourself in the 2-minute offense. You understand you're losing. There's a sense of urgency. There's a pace and a rhythm to your offense. But you can't be reckless. You don't want to turn the ball over. Give yourself as many downs as possible to bring your team back. And really nice job by the defense. They may have very well just sealed that win.
Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense. But burning that timeout early really comes back to cost them now. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
the football.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
Bryce Young and the Panthers now down 21-14, a minute 14 to go. The late fumble gives them an unexpected new life as they come up on first down. Now Young. He'll spot his tight end, Mitchell Evans.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
2nd and 6 coming up. To throw is Young. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Panther first down. Here's the pistol snap from Young. Over the middle, he's got Lee Getz. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. Here's second down. McMillan comes in motion. Throwing on second down, Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
The game hanging in the balance, and a critical third down. He'll try, and it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. Blake Corum now from his end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Williams. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing, Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime. He'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Jared Burris. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run without him. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Leggett in motion. Now a first throw here in overtime. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Rams offense ready to take over possession of the football. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Here's a handoff to Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Derek Brown on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. second and 6 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a second and 7. Now it's Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throw on third down, Stafford. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It just seems like whenever